With a December snow blanketing much of the Midwest and Northeast, what a perfect time to be in the Sunshine State as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First down throw for Mariota. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
And the Bears first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Play action now. Mariota eluding, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Complete.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to it and forcing a 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Mariota. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
At their own,
they've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
that last catch short of the marker by just a yard, leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. The first carry for DeAndre Washington. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Washington.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
First carry for Raheem. Just a yard on the pickup there. Will bring up a 2nd and 9.
Ricardo Allen brought him down. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bears' 45-yard line.
Check, 59.
He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Incomplete.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. This is intercepted. Picked up by Alexander Johnson. The 20.
But this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Following the interception here, Mariota. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Pass complete.
Tyler Lockett hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bears have taken the early lead. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Makes the score Bears 7, Jaguars nothing.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get Stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
2nd and 1. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
2nd and 13. He'll find the rookie from Oklahoma, C.D. Lamb. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs are going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Looking to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And he will have the 1st down at about the 21-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Back at the 25-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bears 7. Jaguars nothing. Let's go.
2nd and 15. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's a gain of 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. But hold everything here. They might have hit the kicker. And if they did, that'll be a first down. Well, they're lucky. If that was roughing, it would have been a first down. Instead, still 4th.
But now it brings up a decision, doesn't it? Now you're in a position where maybe it changes what you do.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
Now they'll throw here. Out of the going to be incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Bears will get the football back. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
First down, Bears.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
59. Mark. 59. Mark. Check.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
A gain of 14. First down, Chicago.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Mariota now. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Complete.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Made by Kevin
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards into Chicago, first down.
First down, Chicago.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
This defense is really thrown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now on 2nd and 16. Mariota. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Back at the 6.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did. A bad 3rd down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field now that you've turned it over and you come up empty.
Yeah, if he holds on to that, at least the field goal on 4th down, now they lose it. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 23 yards to pick up there. For an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
They're always hoping on that type of a play that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify. I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Over at 1st and 10.
He just joined the double-digit party with that last pick. He now has 10 on the season.
And that takes a great amount of skill, study, a tad bit of luck. Bottom line, he's had a heck of a season.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The end result, 21 yards. Mariota. Screenplay, Johnson. And he's taken down inside the 30. 18 more yards there and another 1st down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Mariota. Open man is Galladay, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Mariota. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll throw again. Mariota. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down. 2nd down, McKinnon. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score, as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
59, Mike. Check, 59. Here it comes. Block's 59.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41.
Ball carrier.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Here we go, D.
2nd and 4. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Check.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Going for it all. And this one is incomplete. Trying to go back to Watkins. And it's 2nd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. On play action, Mariota sliding out of the pocket. Caught right side take. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 30 yards.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
And
line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To the air again, Mariota. Over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Throwing it in here on second down, this time complete.
Mariota's
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
When he sees zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. Fourth down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
They've got second and 12 from the 36. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Open man Lamb. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Jaguars.
The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
43-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 20.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a first and 10. They'll run the draw with Mostert. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
No gain
on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a third and 4.
Let's go. 59. Mike to 59. You don't know no better. Mike, check. 59.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
They'll take
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Following the interception here, Mariota completes it to the tight end Kittle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. On first and 10, here's Mariota. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. On second down now, McKinnon found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now third and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
And it's third down.
To throw Mariota. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
A gain of 9 yards.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Loss of a yard.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Number 85,
George Kittle, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
Jason Myers for the
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 14-0. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Taken down.
Devon Kennard. Able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
Back at the 42.
Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
33-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
He's brought down at the
Justin Matabike there to bring him down. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And Tate's got it. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
It's a gain of 23
That third down conversion good for 23.
First down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
The tackle made by
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
3 yards is the gain that time, second and goal. So the face mask moves him closer, and now first and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Jarek McKinnon, the ball carrier.
Jarek McKinnon, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
At their own 25-yard line.
Push him back. Push him back. Check 59, Mike.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
59, Mike. Check, 59.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Quez Watkins with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. But they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. And this is going to be taken in by the Bears, and it appears they're going to win this game. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
18 on the play.
But just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for Chicago, they've had a rough go of it, but they finally pick up their first win of the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, well, this loss means they'll have one more shot to avoid the dreaded 0-16. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.